Hi, and welcome to the first playthrough for this channel. This is the gameplay of Super Mario Bros. On the NES. I chose it for a start because I figured it'd be a simple game to play, something quick, and something everyone knows. Now, before I start commentating on the gameplay, I will say that this is a post-gameplay commentary. I recorded the footage first, and I had recorded commentary directly with the gameplay, but I decided that it wasn't good enough and decided to basically record it after. Might as well practice commentating while not playing and get used to it, since this is my first time doing so. I will probably do my first few videos like that because I want to make sure I get good gameplay footage, and I don't always have time to commentate yet. Anyways, this channel, you will be able to request games. I know that people like to request playthroughs of games, but they don't always get their requests done. But I will attempt to play solely based on requests. So if you have any, feel free to leave them. I don't really know how I'm going to do this though, because for you to request I have to own the game. I'm going to try and figure out a way to do so soon. So basically, this playthrough takes around a half hour, not that long. You will see I do on occasion mess up. I'm not perfect at playing through games. I won't always be speaking through it because there's really not much to say for Super Mario Bros. When I think of something to say, I will say it. So, when you're done watching the playthroughs, or when you are watching the playthroughs, feel free to comment on them in any way. Tell me what you think of my gameplay footage, tell me what you think of my commentary, where I can improve, make some sort of recommendations about maybe how the recorded footage itself, maybe the audio itself, and on anything. Feel free to even criticize me. That's the only way I'll learn. You may not even like my commentary voice, because, you know, no one likes their voices being recorded anyways. I know I personally don't. I find my recorded voice sounds terrible. I mean, for all I know, you might not want me to do any commentaries. You might just want to watch the gameplay footage itself. I'm going to quickly talk about Super Mario Bros. Itself. Personally, it was my first NES game. I got it in the early 90s, actually. It came with the NES Action Set, the one that included the combo cartridge of Super Mario Bros. Duck Hunt, which is the version I'm playing if you saw the beginning. I do have the Zapper still. If you want to see Duck Hunt, let me know. Personally, I still enjoy the game a lot. It still holds up very well as a platformer. In fact, very few games match the platforming style or platforming mechanics in the same way. In fact, recently I was playing Super Mario Land, and that's the first Game Boy game, and it's similar to Super Mario Bros. In some ways, but its mechanics are not really as sophisticated. But I'll get to that when I actually do the commentary for that game. I'm thinking that it might be better to, in a sense, do commentaries during the gameplay, because you will you're more likely to commentate on the footage itself when you're actually playing it. But as I said, it's kind of just for a start I want to do this. I'm not even expecting a lot of views at this point, just when starting out. I mean, who's gonna watch a no-name channel of some guy playing games? That's kind of why I'm doing the request thing. I'm figuring, let's try and do something to stand out a little bit. I do have a list of all my NES games and all my Genesis games, but I should get the other consoles together and find a way for you to view the list so that you can make choices of what you want me to play. Now, when it's a longer game, for example an RPG like Final Fantasy VI, once I select a game to play, that's all I'm going to play until it's done. Short games like this are easy, you know, I can record the footage whenever I want, and then upload it whenever I want. While RPGs need to be played for a longer period of time, and of course you don't want me to neglect the game, so that's why I've decided to basically record longer games in not in one sitting, but consecutively, because I feel that if I go to another game, I'll play the other ones too slow. Personally, that's how I play my games. I play one at a time, and I won't change until I've completed it. Or until I get bored, maybe if I'm not enjoying the game as much as happened before. I'm gonna try and start with NES games first, and until people start requesting things, I'm just gonna start recording random games. Maybe some Game Boy, maybe some SNES. They won't be really long games yet. Most of them can be completed in a sitting or maybe in a few recordings. At first I was thinking of doing this playthrough without any power-ups, but I find that I make too many mistakes to actually accomplish this. So here you can see I got the fire flower, and I attempt to keep it as much as possible, but as you can see I lose it from time to time. I'm playing it pretty fast, but this is not a speed run by any means. I'm not particularly good at speed runs. Not that I ever tried one, but as you can see, I make too many mistakes to actually do one. And I don't really believe in doing tool-assisted ones. This is a stupid death, I believe, right here. Unless that was a previous footage I was thinking of. Because sometimes all those mushrooms, I kind of make a jump where I might be a bit hesitant, and I end up falling down to my death. If I don't do it here, I might have done it in another level, or maybe it was a previous Super Mario Bros. Gameplay footage I was recording before, because this is not the first time. I've been doing a few tests, and I've done at least 5 recordings before, all of them with commentary, and for different reasons. Here I was kind of being an idiot. I almost forgot that I was supposed to go up instead, so I had to loop it again, and this is one I always get, but for some reason I missed it this time. So yeah, this is not my first recording. The other ones had a few problems. Mainly it was because I wasn't recording it properly and there would be a lot of dropped frames, which is never good, and especially when I was recording commentary, then the commentary wouldn't match up with the gameplay eventually. There'd be times where frames were completely skipped, or there was a slowdown in the footage. This is probably the first recording that went well of the game. Also, I would be getting game over sometimes, because I'd be making a lot of stupid moves. I may have been playing this game for at least 2 decades, but I still make mistakes in it. You were just trying to see if there was a mushroom or something. I know it's in that second block there, but I was just hoping for something. That was a pretty good landing on the hammer, brother. But they're my most hated enemies. I'm pretty sure most people would agree. Just the fact that they shoot projectiles at you. Especially when they're not on blocks like that. When they're either on stairs above you or on the same level as you are and you have no fire flower, it can get really annoying. So as I'm recording this, I currently have Super Mario Bros. 2 and Super Mario Land recorded, but I'm also going to do post-gameplay commentary on those as well. I'm hoping to be able to do what I would like to call live commentary soon. This level's a repeat from 1-3, but it's just got there. See, stupid death. Kind of rushed on the platform and fell. You'll see a few more stupid deaths in the gameplay. There's still 3 more, well, 2 more worlds, I guess, to go. Or 3. Yeah, this level was a repeat from 1-3. Basically with bullet bills and smaller platforms. The bullet bills aren't really that bothersome. I mean, occasionally they might fly in your general direction, but they're easy to avoid. Another stupid death. I don't even know what the hell I did there. Just kind of jumped and didn't land on the platform. Because I wanted to go fast, but going fast isn't really my strength, I guess. I kind of wanted to get the recording done in around a half hour, and to do so I play faster than I know. I don't usually play this fast. So for any of you who are actually watching this, though I doubt there are many, what would you actually like me to talk about? I always get interrupted by a stupid move. I got the mushroom and then hit Lakitu right away. What would you like me? Would you like me to solely commentate on my gameplay? Would you like me to talk about gaming in general? Let me know. Would you like me to talk about my experiences with gaming, with the game in particular? Would you like to hear my opinions about the game during the gameplay, or would you like me to save that for the end of the gameplay? Really, this channel is going to be made to your favor. I'll do basically anything you want. Gaming related, that is. This level reminds me of Pipeland in Super Mario Bros. 3. That place was always a nightmare. I actually don't know many instances where those platforms are underwater in this game. I think that might happen in the Lost Levels occasionally. Was in my way. You always have to put one near the exit. I think there I had to get up quickly to do something. Probably would have said what it was in my commentary, but I got rid of that. Suddenly everything's gone grayscale. Those springs can be annoying sometimes. I've hit that stick of fireballs before after that ledge. And here we have Bowser with hammers. Even worse than Hammer Brothers because he shoots multiple. It's even worse when you have no power-ups. Got hit by a stray hammer. And of course they both had to be on the bottom at the same time. Probably hoping for another mushroom. But of course I realized there's one there. Who wants to bet I'm gonna lose it? Ah, there we go. I was gonna say who wants to bet I'm gonna lose it, and right away, boom, hit the beetle. A lot of bloopers in this level. You know, you can walk on the ground and they won't touch you. Kind of like a way to get around them. Of course, then they float above you, and then they can trap you. Cheap Cheap and Blooper blocking my way. It's kind of a suction thing in that point, so it gives you a bit of resistance when trying to get up. And of course they put another blooper in my way at the exit. Another cheap level. I think it's a repeat of 2-3. It might seem lazy that they did repeats, but I remember reading during the 25th anniversary of Super Mario Bros. On the Nintendo site. They had an interview with some of the original creators, including Shigeru Miyamoto, and they were saying that this game was made before the disc system was released. It was going to be the last cartridge game. And at this point, they were kind of trying to see what they can do with cartridges. And apparently this was pushing the cartridge technology to like the max at the time. Of course we know that cartridges became cheaper. And we see some of the games that became superior to Super Mario Bros. Yeah, I made a little error in judgment a few times here. I basically forgot what I was doing. I'd been playing it so many times and forgot. It's usually the second portion I forget. See, normally I can do this on the first shot, but for this time I was drawing a blank. I forgot what I was doing. Here I remember now. It's just weird because you gotta go up on that platform and then on that platform. That's the one I usually forget. So you got to see me run around for a moron for a little, like a moron for a little bit. Ooh, just missed the hammer. And this is the last time you'll see Toad. Because now the game is on the final stretch, 8-1. You'll notice that when I get hit, you don't see Mario flashing. He just kind of looks like he disappears. I'm assuming that my capture device and the program can't actually capture flashing the same way a TV does. I know I could just run across them, but I was doing a lot of jumping for some reason. I wanted that star too. I like the beginning of this level because that 1-up mushroom, if you die and you go back to the beginning, you can continuously get that. In a sense, you'll never lose a life. You'll just lose your progress. And I believe I will die here soon, actually. Yeah, I think it's here. Yeah. I don't know why I even did that. I don't even usually have a problem here. When I was younger I did, but not anymore. But for some reason, I seem to not be guessing my jumps correctly there. Of course, at that point it wasn't even that good. I kind of jumped off the pipe and overshot the jump, completely passing the pieces of land. I think I'm actually gonna die there a second time, but this time my jump won't be far enough. I'll land on that little piece of land, but I won't jump far enough. Yeah. Usually I'll make a running jump onto that second platform, and then jump across running. Better not happen a third time. I don't remember, but I actually wouldn't be surprised if it happened a third time. Of course, again, it's not even like I lost lives in a way because I just keep getting them back. There we go. Thought I was gonna die a third time. But of course I had to hit the Koopa Troopa. Even when it looks like I'm doing good, don't assume it'll always continue like that. This level's easy, it's basically straightforward, there's just some Hammer Brothers in the way. Knock them off like that, you're good. And the last time you'll be able to get power-ups. That stray hammer almost hit me. You know, in Super Mario All-Star, it's funny, the brick wall in the background, they got rid of it, so that hidden block was no longer hidden. H4, the final level. Now, I know there's at least 1 or 2 deaths here. Well, I lost my power-up, that's not good. Just had to jump into the piranha plant. This level would be a maze, but I've done it so many times, I know it by heart. Just a bunch of pipes to go through. I guess on the first time it's hard to know. I mean, that one's kind of obvious, floating. this water level was easy. Well, sub-level, I guess. Here's where I make my error. I ran a bit too late to try and go under him. I mean, I could attempt to jump over him, but then I risk hitting the hammers. And of course I ran into the Goomba. So I can tell that this is the point where I'm going to beat the game. There's not a lot of time left on the recording. And there we go. That was my gameplay of Super Mario Brothers. Nothing spectacular, but hey, it's my first video. So at this point, I'd like to thank you for watching, whoever is here. I hope to get some videos up soon, because at this point I haven't even created the channel. And feel free to comment or anything, you know. Criticize for all I care. Maybe you don't want to hear my voice anymore. See you next game.